Hi guys, my name is Taya. I'm back here with another video here for you guys today. Today is going to be a little different, not my normal tutorial or my DIYs. Today I'm going to be talking to you about a subject called sickle cell anemia. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for clicking on this video, and if you are a return subscriber, you are the true OG. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. If you want to email me directly, I'll put all that information in the description box. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So as you guys can already tell by the title, I am going to be discussing a topic called sickle cell anemia. What is sickle cell anemia? Sickle cell anemia is a blood disorder where the red blood cells are shaped in a banana form and normal blood cells are shaped like circles. So you have your sickle cell shaped blood cells, and then you have your normal blood cells. So what tends to happen is when people with sickle cell anemia experience crisis, they usually are having a lot of different symptoms that can be caused by stress, that can be caused by fatigue, overexertion, not drinking enough water, and just everyday life can cause a crisis. You never know when it's going to come from. Some of the things that happen when you're experiencing a crisis is basically the misshaped blood cell travels through the blood vessels, and when they're sickling, it makes it hard for them to travel through. Normally a red blood or a normal blood cell shaped like a circle, it kind of can just pass through the vessels normally. Think about a bunch of bananas just kind of bunching on one another. So once they get stuck in the blood cells, they cause blockage. This is what we call a crisis. When sicklers or people with sickle cell go into a crisis, it causes extreme pain. Now, I don't know if you guys know anyone that has it. I don't know if you've experienced it yourself, but if you know, like I know, this is a no-go. It is super, super painful. So I'm just gonna leave it right there. Sickle cell can cause a series of things. First, it can cause infections, it can cause fatigue, it can cause low oxygen, it can cause dizziness, it can cause hip replacements, and of course the most, I guess the thing that people complain about the most is pain. When I say pain, I mean pain, to the point where I guess depending on which one or which type you have, you can become immune to this pain because you're constantly in pain. So something that someone else may get, or a feeling of pain that they may get, may not even faze you, like a cold or your common flu symptoms or your back pain. Nothing compared to sickle cell. Sickle cell is known to be 100 diseases in one. Yes, I said it, 100 diseases in one. You guys can do the research. I'm telling you from experience and what I know. So with myself, the doctors say that I have SS, which is one of the, I want to say 3 types of sickle cell. I say 3 because you can have the SS, you can have the SC, and you can also have the trait. The doctors say I have SS, which is when you have the hemoglobin S gene from both parents. So one of your parents gives you the S, the other of your parent gives you the S, and makes up the SS. I believe SC is when one parent gives you the S, the other parent maybe just gives you the trait, and then you end up with SC. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that is what SC stands for. My stats. The doctor told my mom that if I live till 14, then you know, that's good because people that have sickle cell anemia don't live past 14. So that's what they said about me when I was born. I've never had any surgeries, which is different. Normally, typically in sickle cell patients, you find that they have had hip replacements, and I think that's about it as far as like my stats. SS, never had any surgery. My lifespan was supposed to be 14 years old. I guess what I really want to talk to you guys about, or just kind of going away from, you know, how bad it is. We know what it is now. We know what causes it. Having parents that have the trait. They say if you have the trait or you have it, you should not marry. A lot of people don't really know what it is, and so a lot of people don't get checked for it. So what happens is both parents or one person, you know, starts dating or gets married to another person that may have the trait, and this can in turn cause a child to have full-blown, you know, sickle cell anemia. So with that being said, I believe it is the sister disease to lupus. People that have lupus kind of go through these same symptoms. They do have experiences with losing their hair and things like that. I know rheumatoid arthritis can kind of feel a little bit like that as far as the pain. People that have MS. All these diseases, guys, are just a name. And that's really the good news. That's what I really want to talk to you guys about. I know I mentioned sickle cell. I know I mentioned that the doctors say that I have it. But the good news is, guys, is that all of these diseases have a name, and they can all be cast down. I'm going to say it one more time. All of these diseases have a name, and they can all be cast down. And that's, I mean what I say. Like, you can live a successful life with any one of these diseases. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm telling you that the doctors say I have SS, which is supposedly the worst type you can have. If I tell you how many crises I had in the past 2 years, you probably wouldn't believe me, so I'll spare you the details. But I just want to give you some encouragement today. I'm going to give you some hope. I just want you guys to see me in all my flyness. Not to brag, but really just to show you and come to you and let you know that it doesn't matter what you have. It doesn't matter what the doctors say you have. It does not matter how many crises you go through. It does not matter what challenges you go through. Let me tell you a secret. If nobody else has told you this before, I'm going to be the first to tell you. Everybody got problems. Like, everybody has problems. I'm not saying that to be funny. I'm not saying that to discourage you. I'm really saying it to encourage you. It's okay. I learned this week, or was it last week? Last week from one of my professors that a problem is just a situation that you have not gotten a resolve to. That's it. No more, no less. I myself, and all I can do is give you my experience, my advice, what I've been doing, what I've done in my past, what's working for me now, just some tips on how to deal with it. And this video is not specific to sickle cell because, again, like I said, cancer, any blood disorder, lupus, MS, rheumatoid arthritis, there's so many names for so many diseases. You have OCD, you have people that pull their hair, you have so many different people out here with so many different struggles. But you guys, there's hope. There is hope. Please do not be defeated. And I'm telling you this not because, you know, I think I know it all, or maybe you're looking at me like, oh, she doesn't have pain. Maybe she doesn't really know how I'm feeling. I told you what the doctor said, guys. 14, guys. I'm still here. Do I look like 14-year-old to y'all? No. I know I'm cute and everything, but no, I'm not 14. So anyway, I just want to come on here, like I said, and just encourage you guys. A couple steps or a couple things that has helped me get through. One, gotta change your mindset. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what's happened to you in your past. I don't know what you've been through. I don't know what's challenging you currently. But one thing I do know is that everyone has something. Please do not let somebody put a label on you and make you feel like something's wrong with you because you have a disease that the doctors say are chronic. Guess what? It's not over. Life goes on. You can still do things. If you guys haven't checked out my braiding video, I braided all this hair. Yes, me, myself, and I. And according to some people, there are certain things that I shouldn't be able to do. But again, they're not the author of my fate. So at the end of the day, they cannot tell me what all I can do. The only person that can tell you who you are and what you can do is your creator. And if that person did not create you, they are not the author of your life. It is not Bible. Stop taking things internally, things that people say, and feeding your spirit and your soul with that. You have to speak positive to yourself. And that's tip number one. Speak positive affirmations to yourself. If you don't know what a positive affirmation is, I need you to go Google it. And I'll give you a little description of it. Positive affirmation is just something that you say to yourself over and over and over that's encouraging, that's filling to your spirit, filling to your soul. So make sure when you wake up in the morning, you give thanks, you're grateful, and you encourage yourself. If nobody else is going to encourage you, encourage yourself. You don't have to wait around for people to tell you you are good. I'm telling you, you are good. You can do it. Whatever anyone has said about you is not true. Stop allowing people to come in your space, in your circle, and tell you things about yourself. Don't allow them to come in your space and tell you that you are sick. You are healed if you believe you are healed. So that's tip number one, positive affirmation. The second tip that I like to share is drink plenty of water, lots of fluids. And this is not just, again, for people that necessarily have sickle cell. This is just for people in general. We all need water. Our body is made up of, I want to say 70 to 80% water. So you need water. If you don't like water, guess what? Get over it, get you some water, and drink it, okay? So I don't care if you gotta flavor it. I don't care what you gotta do. Just get you some water, make sure you drink it, and be happy, because that's what's going to make your body feel good. Third tip is get around positive people. Again, kind of going back to the first one with the positive affirmations. Who are you hanging around? Who is in your circle? Who is feeding your mind? What do you do on your downtime? Are you idle? What do you like to do? I like to watch movies. I go to the movies by myself. Yes, I know you guys are all probably like, why do you go to the movies by yourself? I know you can get a date, girl. It's not about that. Yes, I can. But I like myself. I love myself. I want to get to know myself. I want to get to know the person that God created me to be. I want to know my purpose. The only way that you can know yourself and who you are is to communicate with the one that made you. Spend time alone so that you get to know yourself, so that when people bring trash into your situation or negative comments, you can deject them, you can denounce them, you can bind them and send them back to wherever they came from, because it doesn't belong to you. Don't pick up things, don't RSVP to certain events or certain attitudes or certain concepts if they're not for you. It's just that simple. Next, or going back to the being around positive people, make sure that you have people that are in your circle. If you believe that you're healed and someone is saying, no, you're not, you're sick, you always get a crisis, you always go to the hospital, why are you sitting there saying you healed? You need to tell them, you know what, I'm healed, you gotta go. And if you don't want to say it like me, then all you can do is just let them know, hey, I don't appreciate your comments, I'm not here for it. And yeah, either you're gonna respect what I'm saying or we gotta part ways. It's that simple. And again, a lot of these tips are just things that I've learned in life in general, besides, you know, having a situation or whatnot. Just a lot of these things I've learned just to kind of keep my own peace and my own sanity. You really have to focus on who you keep around. It does matter who you hang around. It does matter the company you keep. It does matter who you call your friend. Believe me and you, it does matter, because whomever you hang around predominantly, that is what you become the average of. So if you hang around the same 5 people that ain't got nothing going on, guess what? At the end of the day, you won't have anything going on. Going back to the tips. Number 4, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do? I think I said it already. I like to go to movies, right? But if I don't get a chance to go to a movie, say for instance, I don't feel well, you know, enemy's trying to attack my body, trying to throw me a distraction, because that's all it really is, guys. It's a distraction from getting you to reach purpose. So let's say I have one of those days. I'm tired, I'm moving slow, and I still want to go to the movies. Change your mindset, change your environment. I make sure my room is clean, I get a popcorn, whatever snack I want, whatever I would go eat at the movies, if it's nachos, whatever it is. If you don't have, you know, those things available, get whatever fruit you like, whatever your favorite snack is. If it's grapes, if it's chips, whatever snack you like, put on the movie, tune the world out. Still watch your movie, still do what you need to do. If you like taking walks, take a walk. You know, even if you're not feeling well, try to still get up. If you can't, I understand, but just don't stay in that situation too long. Never allow yourself to think that it can't do something that it truly can do. Sorry about that, guys. My camera died. I hate when that happens. It does that when I'm filming. So where did I leave off? I think I left off at 4. Tip number 4. I think I was telling you guys about watching a movie or whatever habits, hobbies that you guys have, to just go ahead and continue to do that. Change your mindset. I heard somebody say once, if you want to go to Hawaii, just look online, start Googling Hawaii, and put yourself there. You will never travel to a place if you don't first travel it in your mind. So basically, whatever's going on around you, whatever situation, whatever pain you're having, try to just eliminate all those thoughts. Try to just stay focused, find something that you like to do, and continue on and do it. Tip number 5, this is kind of like tip number 4. Another one of my hobbies that I like to do besides going to the movies is I like to read. Obviously, I'm not a geek, guys. I know you guys are probably like, all she want to do is watch movies and read. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, so that's my like fun thing that I like to do by myself, is go to the movies. And then I like to read. I don't know if I was always a reader when I was young. I don't know about that, but as I've gotten older, I just like to read. So I would say, like, if you're not someone who like likes the movies like me, or you're not really into the hair and the makeup thing, curl up with a good book and tune the pain out. Tune out those voices that are telling you that you're this, you're that. Just tune them out. So these are the books that I'm currently reading. I just wanted to share this with you guys really quickly. I know you guys can read whatever you want to read. Right now I'm reading The Total Money Makeover by David Ramsey, and this is just like a personal thing for me, just to be financially responsible, of course wealthy. Who doesn't want to be wealthy, right? In order for me to get there, I gotta learn something about it. So I picked up this book, The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. I I also wanted to share The Circle Maker with you guys. I love this book. I just started reading both of them. Yeah, I'll let you guys know how it goes when I'm done reading it. Right now I am in class, so I have other books I have to read first, but those are like my 2 books that I'm reading currently on my downtime. If I ever get any downtime. I'm so busy, you guys. It's ridiculous. Then I also wanted to share with you guys my journals. So this one is just how I keep track of like all my activities and the things that I like to do. This one is my prayer journal in the morning. So when I wake up, like I said before, give thanks, pray. I like to write. I don't know, I believe I'm a writer somewhere deep down inside. I just like to write. So yeah, I have my journal that I write in. This one I kind of keep notes in if I worked, if I have activities, whatever I have to do. I just like to keep journals handy. Write down your goals, write down your dreams, write down your aspirations, write down things that you want to do. See yourself healthy. If that's your ultimate goal, to be healthy, to not think that you're sick, write it down. I'm telling you, this changed my life, writing down things, because if I don't have a goal in front of me, you guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm idle. Like, what else is there to do? Like, let's be real. Like, if I don't have something in front of me that I can honestly say, hey, this is what I'm doing this week, this is what I got, you know, this is my goal, this is what I'm doing, I'm idle. Like, I don't have any other reason to get up, to get going, if not for me writing down my goals. So that's just a habit that I've picked up along the way. You can do whatever works for you. If you're the type of person that you need to see things physically, like a vision board, see pictures of yourself healthy, put up healthy foods, whatever it is that you need to do, do it. You have to take responsibility for you. Do it. Again, don't let anybody, please guys, please, don't let anyone steal your joy. You need to keep your peace and you need to keep your joy, and whatever you have to do, you know, to get there, do that. I think that was tip number 5. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna keep going. Oh, besides like reading, I think I know what I want to tell you guys for tip number 6. If you, let's say for instance, because I know I mentioned get around positive people. Now, I go through periods myself where I isolate myself. This is a bad habit, guys. It's something that I do. I don't really know who knows this about me, honestly. Maybe my mom? I'm not really sure who knows this about me. Probably besides maybe my mom. I don't even know if she knows that I'm doing it. But I do it not because I'm trying to not talk to anyone, but I just kind of get in my own way. Sometimes I get down, I get out, I don't feel like talking to nobody. And rather than have like a bad attitude towards people, which I am so proud of myself for working on and getting better. Life is about growing. It's about, you know, acknowledging your mistakes, your flaws, getting over them, moving on to the next level. So rather than have like a bad attitude towards other people because I've gotten sick or I'm going through challenges, I isolate myself. And when I isolate myself, that's when I kind of allow for negative thoughts to come in. I get in my own way. I feel like, oh my God, nobody understands what I'm going through. This is so hard. Why me? That's not where it's at, you guys. Like, let me say it again. No, cut it out. Don't do it, because that is when the enemy will come in with distractions and make you start thinking things that you don't need to think. So no isolation. Don't do it. I get that you need downtime for yourself. I'm not saying if you need to just be away from people, because I definitely have those moments where I just need a break. I'm like a extroverted introvert, if you will. So I get it. I understand people need their downtime. When I'm at home, I'm really like real quiet, but like when I'm out, people don't believe that I'm quiet. I don't know why I feel like I'm quiet. Have your downtime, but again, don't stay in that space too long. Even if you fall short, whatever the situation is, just get back up. Make sure you go to your doctors. Make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you eat right. You know, even if you can't get completely healthy all in one day, as far as like your eating, you have challenges. I know sometimes for me, I struggle with junk food, and it's like every day is just a constant step. Like you just take one step, cut out one thing today, cut out another thing, you know, the next day, keep moving forward like that. Positive people, like if you can't find anybody around you because you're maybe like isolated, maybe you haven't developed any friends over the course of your life, it's okay. I get it. Like some seasons in your life you will have a ton of friends, some seasons in your life you won't have any friends, and going from one extreme to the other can be challenging, can be difficult. But again, don't lose hope, don't lose heart. You may just be going through a season where you're isolated because God's trying to get you to see something. He's working on some things. It's okay. When I went through my season like that, what I did was I found friends online, believe it or not. I found things that I love to do, and I found a community of people online that were either doing the same thing or doing what I aspire to do. I love Will Smith's motivational videos on YouTube. He is like, I don't want to say a friend in my head, but whatever you want to call it. He's someone that I look at, I aspire to. I love his work ethic. I think he's amazing at what he does, and he's just one. I love Terry Foy. I love Bishop Jakes. Like there's so many different people that you can be mentored by, even if you're not in a close proximity with them. So find people that you like online, whatever it is that you like or what you want to do, what your interests are. Find people that are like-minded, that are doing what you want to do, what you aspire to do, and kind of follow them. I'm not saying be a stalker, but definitely follow them, see what they're doing, see how they got to where they are, and just keep your mind focused on that. Again, the goal is to not allow things to come in and distract you from reaching purpose. With that being said, I think I wanted to talk about one of these quotes that I recently heard, and I think it was yesterday before I decided to make this video. It inspired me, and basically it was saying honesty is weak, transparency is for the true G. I guess the reason why it inspired me is because this is hard for me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like, this is not easy for me to do. This was not something that I was like, oh, I'm so inspired, I want to come make a video and tell everybody that, you know, that the doctors say I have sickle cell. And no, definitely would rather be making a hair video. But it's okay. It's not about me. It's about helping someone. If I, you know, have encouraged you, then I'm okay with that. I just want to share my story, let you guys know that, you know, yes, I make YouTube videos. Yes, I work. Yes, I do events and, you know, all kinds of stuff. But I want to share that and let you guys know that you can do the same, that it doesn't have to be, oh, because I have a certain situation, count me out, I'm down and out. No, you can do the same. You just have to really put in extra effort. Now, again, don't get me wrong. Like I said, if I tell you guys how many times I've been in the hospital, you would probably not believe me, because you're going to be like, well, how is it that you have been in the hospital so much, but you still get to do this, you still pay rent, you still do that, you still do this, you still make videos, you still do your hair. Like, you can do stuff. It doesn't matter what you go through. I go through my situations, I rest, and then I get back on the horse. I can't even tell you guys how many times I fell off of working out. But guess what? If you are breathing, you're alive, you got veins running through your body, as weak as the veins may be, because I dread going into the hospital and the doctors, you know, telling me, oh my God, you have any veins? Okay, that's fine, but you're gonna find one today, because I need medical attention now. So I mean, you know, I'm just giving you guys scenarios to be realistic and to show you guys that I go through stuff too, just like everybody else, but it's okay. You're gonna make it. I think the last tip that I wanted to tell you guys, this is just me being being extra. Please get up and do your makeup, do whatever it is that you like to do. You know, don't let people discourage you and make you feel like, oh, you're down and out. I went through a period like that where I did not want to do my makeup. I didn't want to do anything. I was just like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. No, can't stay there. You gotta get up. You gotta get up. The same way you eat daily, you drink water, you feed your body, you gotta kind of feed your soul, your mental that as well. So you gotta get up, beat your face, get cute, girl, go out. I don't care if you gotta go to the grocery store and get water or get a snack. Get up, do what you gotta do, and make sure you just keep moving. Basically, just keep moving. That's it. Keep moving. So I know that may have been like a little all over the place, guys, and I do apologize. Again, like I said, I was hesitant in making this video, but I hope that I have inspired someone. I hope if you have something, you know, again, whether it may be sickle cell, cancer, diabetes, MS, rheumatoid, whatever your situation is, just know that it is okay. You are okay. You are healed if you believe you are healed. And I think I'm going to just leave it off right there. If you guys have any questions, if you want to ask me anything personal, and not too personal, y'all, because you know, like, no, I'm just kidding. Again, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it, subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I will be back on my regularly scheduled program next week with some new material for you guys. Please leave some suggestions of videos that you guys would love to see from me. I am planning on taking out these braids pretty soon, and I'm not sure if I'm going to film a wash and go. I actually think I do owe you guys a wash and go, so let me know what else you'd like to see. Someone actually requested for me to do makeup. I hope you guys like this look. I tried for you guys today. Got my little highlight on, yes girl. But anyway, yeah, I need to figure out how to work my lighting in order to record these makeup looks. But yes, all things hair related, all things whatever you guys want to see from me, just let me know. Leave them in the comments below, and I will try to get that out to you guys as soon as I can. All right guys, thanks for watching. Love you, and I will talk to you soon. Stay encouraged, and most importantly, stay blessed. Yes. Oh, how could I forget to say this? You better glow on, girl. Okay, that's enough of that.